These are my thoughts, episode 7. It's been a while since I last did a podcast. 5 months. Since then, I've decided to save up and come to Southeast Asia. A few things I want to talk about in this podcast concerning why I left and things that I've come to realize while being out here. It's funny, like, you meet a lot of people when you're traveling. It's especially solo traveling. You get to go, wherever you want to go, whenever you want to go. A lot of people will say, oh, how long are you here for? Or when do you plan to leave? When you go back home? And that's become a very interesting concept that I've been exploring. Like, home. What is home? What if the country that you grew up calling or knowing as home is in shambles and is a place where you don't feel comfortable? It's a place where you can't see yourself settling there. Is that still home? And so it's like, okay, well, if I'm not going home, then what? Am I going to make this my home now? So I just kind of been cycling through those thoughts and feelings. Where I am currently, I do like it. I do feel much more relaxed than in America. People are nicer, and things just make sense. Like, stuff is affordable, for us at least. And that's a whole nother topic of conversation. But yeah, I just wanted to be in a place where things made sense, where like I could pay just a few $100 and that's rent for the month, as opposed to in America where rent is like $1,000 or more dollars, and then you have bills on top of that to pay. And America's not a very walkable place, and the public transportation is questionable. So it's like you pretty much need a car, and with that comes car insurance, and everything's really high right now. And all of that, I was just like, it's not how it once was, where it was like you go to school, you get a job, and you buy a house, have a family, whatever. And it's, it was something that was doable back in the day. But now it seems very out of reach for the average person. And then now, currently, today is November 6th, 2025. So the government is currently shut down in America. They're stopping like food stamps and a lot of programs that people rely on, and it's just looking very out of whack. And I just didn't see how I fit into that, or how I can live a life that was comfortable there. So now I'm like searching for a place where I do feel comfortable and I do feel I can build a life and settle down. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. Like I said, I wanted to talk about this concept of home. Like, what is home? And then I'll talk a little bit more about why I did choose to leave Chicago specifically. But yeah, I think ultimately home is a place where you feel comfortable. Like, it's what you make it. I think home should be a place where you feel welcome, where you feel relaxed, not like watched all the time or questioned all the time. There's parts of America I wouldn't feel comfortable going because of the history of the country. And yeah, like, and then sometimes also going to another place, it could be a ignorance is bliss thing. Like maybe that's not the most safe place for you to go, but more than likely, it will be for a different reason. Like the reason I don't want to go to certain parts of America would be different than a reason, maybe I would find someplace here unsafe or. So yeah, home I think is a place that you feel you belong, where you can, find companionship, find community, have access to activities that you enjoy, and it shouldn't feel stressful. Like it should feel simple and easy. So yeah. As of right now, I've only so far been in Vietnam, and it's cool. I want to see Thailand next. And yeah, just explore the different countries out here and see which I resonate with most, and just kind of go with the flow. Sometimes I think I overthink things, and it might prevent me from being able to relax and go with the flow. But I have to ground myself and come back to knowing that, in the end, things work out. So that's something to always remember. Touching on why I left Chicago specifically, honestly, I just feel like it became a place of, I don't know, darkness. Like a lot of the people there just seem very anxious and stressed out, and I'm sure that's probably all the major cities of America. It's a lot of stress, a lot of like envy, a lot of just dark energy there, and I needed to remove myself from it. Yeah, it's hard to thrive in an environment like that. A lot of people are in survival mode because it's like you have the pressure of society and what's already going on. Prices are rising, people trying to keep up. They're stuck in a rat race. I was working at Amazon, and I was seeing it every day. I'm seeing these people that like they don't want to be there, but they kind of have to. They're stuck coming there because if they don't come there, they lose their job, they lose their income, bills lapse, etc., etc., etc. So it's a unfortunate situation, but that's how it is there. And I think only some certain people are able to figure out a way to pull themselves out of that in a way that I did, at least. Some people never think about leaving the country. They may think like it's like that everywhere, but that's not the case. So yeah, I just needed to be in a new environment with new energy. So yeah, that's why I left too. I'll probably touch on that some more in later episodes, dive a bit more deeper, but it's just for now, it's just like kind of addressing that side of it. And yeah, I just wanted to check in. I've been recording. I got a vlog camera, and I've been documenting everything. I haven't put out any vlogs yet. I just got a MacBook, so I'm gonna be editing the videos, putting them together. And yeah, I think like even with that, sometimes having come from America, we'll be like, oh, I need to be doing something now. I need to be generating something now, putting out something now. And I think it's hard for us to relax sometimes because of that mindset. So I'm kind of like unlearning those kinds of things. But yeah, I'm working on the first video. The first one's gonna be more so like an introduction to me a little bit and about why I left, and just saying like, hey, come with me on this journey to go explore in another country and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that up and put that out soon. And yeah, so till next time, I guess I can give a little preview of what I want to talk about in the next episode. I want to explore this idea of blackness and what it means, because I think in America, most what we would call Black Americans don't realize black, quotation, it means something different in different countries. And so I just kind of want to get into, like, first of all, how did that become a label for a group of people? And then also, like, what does it really mean? And how does that affect us and how we identify ourselves? But yeah, so until then, these are my thoughts. Later.